quick bites, big stories, but is it really worth it? Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome to an all-new Crossin Streams. As always, I am your host, the real Gino Reynolds, and today we're going to be taking a look at a new streaming app. I didn't know if I should put this in Crossin Streams or not, but since this is a streaming app, we'll definitely put it here. We're going to be taking a look at the new QUIBI app, which stands for Quick Bites. What this app is you've got a lot of different genres and shows where there's no video over 10 minutes. While you can have separate episodes that are contained within a 10-minute or less video, you can also have episodes that are split up into 10-minute or less clips. So, for example, if you're watching Chrissy's Court, each of those are their own episode. You don't have to watch the first one to watch the second one, so to speak. But then you've got shows like Flipped, or you got shows like Most Dangerous Game, where they give you just a bit of like what would be a full episode or even a full movie. I don't know how long some of these are going to go. Okay, so what are the advantages to QUIBI? Well, the first thing is variety. Definitely variety. If you like any type of genre, chances are you're going to find it here. At least you're going to find it something that fits what you like. Do you like court shows? Yeah, you've got Chrissy's Court. Do you like documentaries? Got it. Do you like cooking shows? Got it. Do you like docuseries? Got it. Do you like comedies, game shows? You get what I'm saying here. There's all sorts of different genres here. And while I've been looking at this app for probably 3 days now, or whenever the launch date was, I haven't even scratched the surface of what is on this app. I've been watching a few different shows. One of my guilty pleasures is court show, so I've been watching Chrissy's Court. Christy Teigen, John Legend's wife, she runs a courtroom, and at least the show admits that she's not qualified for this, and it's actually kind of a funny show. I have a feeling that part of it might be scripted, because there was one episode where two guys had raps. The plaintiff and defendant had raps. Long story, even though it's like a 6-minute video, but it's still entertaining. I've been watching Flipped, which is a comedy about a husband and wife that they want to become like the next television stars, like that do home flipping things, and they end up finding they buy a house to flip, and then they find a bunch of money in the walls, and I'll just leave it at that. And I'm not finished with shows like that because they haven't released everything, so I can't really talk much about them. I've also been watching Most Dangerous Game, which is kind of like surviving the game in a way. So if you like that movie, I'm not the biggest Liam Hemsworth fan, but he's been fine on this show. It's probably one of the better things I've seen him in. Where they're actually getting to develop his character a little bit. It also has Christoph Waltz in it, and that's another advantage, another positive to this. The thing that they've been advertising is big stars, big stories. So I've seen commercials that had like Bill Murray on it. So what are we going to get with Bill Murray? So you've got definitely big stars coming to the platform, and some are already there. I've also been watching Survive, which I don't think I'm going to like where it's going because it deals with mental health, and it's like, well, if you want to die, but then you get put in a situation where you're going to die, would that solve your mental issues? Which I'm kind of... I think... I have a feeling this show is going to have a really dark ending where they're going to survive, but then the girl's going to want to kill herself anyway. Which, I mean, I don't know if that's where it's going, but It very well could. So those are the shows I've been checking out. Oh, I also checked out, I think it was called Murder House Flip. Yeah, Murder House Flip. I'm sorry, I got the list in front of me here. Again, there are so many shows on here. It's almost feels like YouTube in a way. Um, it's Murder House Flip, where they tell you a true story of a house that murders happened in, and they give you a little bit of backstory to what's happened in that house, but then they revamp the house for the people that are living there. I didn't really like the show that much, but I did enjoy the true crime version of it, where they were telling, the history of what happened in that house and everything. So there was something I liked there, but then it turned into a house flipping show, which I have no real interest in, even though I'm somewhat enjoying the show Flipped with the direction that it's going, even though you've got two main characters that are horribly unlikable. That's kind of the point. They're bad people, and this bad thing is happening to them, and you're going to become endeared towards them eventually, I would think, or I doubt they learn any lessons. But there is so much on this app, so variety is not an issue here. The quality, I'll talk about the quality technologically in a second, but the quality of the stuff, I mean, again, if it's something you like, it doesn't really flip the script. If it's something you like, you're probably going to like it here. Again, you got Chrissy's Court. You like court shows, you're probably going to like it. You like, chase dramas, you're probably going to enjoy Most Dangerous Game. Again, there's many other things on here that I haven't even got to check out yet. And I've been, just as much as I can, I've been watching a lot of it over the last few days. And there's many things on here. They revamped Punk'd. There's a documentary about the youngest mayor in history, and there's scandal in that. There's human interest stories. There's all sorts of stuff going on here. So you're not going to be wanting for genres. You're not going to be wanting for content, at least as of right now. Now I want to talk about what irks me about the QUIBI app. The first thing is, while I'm enjoying it, it kind of sucks if you don't have multiple shows you're checking out. Like, say you only liked one thing on here. I mean, it's kind of impossible, because there is, whether you like a star that's in it or you like the concept or whatever, you're going to find some stuff you like. But like I said, right now I'm checking out like 4 different shows. But waiting a day for a 10-minute or less video kind of sucks. Now, if you get it and they've got all of them on there and you can do mini binges like that, again, I don't know how long, like, say, Most Dangerous Game's going to go. I think there's like 6 or 7 episodes out right now, and they're each about 10 minutes or less. I don't know how many you're going to do. I really hope there's not going to be multiple seasons of something like that. I really hope that they just kind of tell a complete story. Now, if you want to do more seasons of like Chrissy's Court or some of that stuff, I get, because that's like daytime TV. But waiting for these things, thankfully I'm not so invested that it sucks that I have to wait, but it still kind of does suck. So that's a down. That's something that I have to put the QUIBI app down for. But again, if the stuff's already up there, like, I think I had to. I don't know if I downloaded on the day it came out. They had multiple episodes of some of the shows, not all of them, but some of them. So you could at least get a taste of it. But now I'm having to wait each day for the shows that I watch. The next thing is the cost. Right now, they're playing it off like it's free, but it's not in the end. You can get a 90-day trial. So I would say this, definitely get the 90-day trial to check it out. Because, I mean, that's, 3 months to check it out. But when that time is up, it becomes $5 a month with ads, and $8 a month for ad-free. If you are going to pay for it, just keep the ad version, because at least as of right now, the biggest ad I've gotten before one of these videos was 15 seconds. There wasn't like YouTube does now. Eventually they're probably going to do this, but unlike YouTube where it's like, here's ad number 1, that's 2 minutes long, you can skip it. Here's ad number 2, that's 30 seconds. They're not doing that yet. Eventually I think they probably will, but as of right now, since they're new and they want to get people invested in it, they're probably not going to do that. But if you do end up paying for it, just keep the ad version, because 15 seconds, again, I think that's the longest ad, and there's been shorter ads, and it doesn't really get in the way much. So the cost, am I going to keep this? I don't know. I really haven't decided. There hasn't been anything on here that I've loved so much that makes me want to pay $5 a month for it. That being said, $5 a month isn't that bad for all this different content. If you have enough genres on here that it makes it worth it $5 a month, then it might be worth it for you. I mean, that's $60 a year. That's not too bad. I wish they had a pay per year option. I'm finding myself wanting more and more companies to do that, like Disney Plus or Amazon Prime. I do DAZN and ESPN Plus, and they all have yearly options. I'd rather do something like that. Now, the last thing I'm going to talk about is the thing I can't stand the most about QUIBI. Okay. This is the quality of the videos on the technical side. And they really advertise it to be this way, and I can't stand it. You can watch everything turned horizontally. They're all filmed that way. They're all 16:9. They're all filmed that way. That being said, you can also turn it vertically and watch shows like that, and the camera will crop it the way you would see it if you were watching a video. Like if you filmed it like that, right? You would crop people certain ways or something like that. Some people might like that. In this TikTok world, some people might like that. Me, I can't stand it. But here's the real killer. Is you have to watch it on a phone. I don't know about tablets. From what I understand, it's only on phones. I mean, granted, you can solve that if you have a phone and a TV that can connect. You could probably watch it like that, whatever. That's fine. But here's the real kicker. The quality of video when it's in 16:9 is worse than the quality when you're watching it vertically. So if you turn it vertically, the picture's nice and clear. You can see the people real well. If you turn it horizontally, everything looks a little blurry, and that really kind of irked me. Again, I've been liking the shows I've been seeing, but there is no way in hell I'm gonna watch these shows like it's TikTok. I'm sorry if you love TikTok, good on you. I'm happy for you, but that is an app I will never be invested in, and QUIBI is kind of playing towards that demographic, the TikTok lovers. If the quality didn't change, if the quality wasn't worse when it was 16:9, I would be a little more forgiving. But it's not. And while it's still fine to watch on a phone, it's not like I'm trying to watch it on my big TV or anything. But still, when I can turn the picture vertically and the picture's crystal clear, and then I turn it horizontally and it's not, that's kind of a turn off for me. Okay, so is QUIBI worth it again? I don't know. I've only had it a few days. I've been enjoying it so far. I definitely recommend checking out the 90-day free trial. That being said, is it going to be worth it? Is it going to be worth paying $5 a month after that? I don't know. I haven't found any shows that I've loved so much that I'm like, man, I gotta have this. Will they get shows like that? I don't know. I mean, I've seen commercials. Again, I remember seeing, I think I saw Idris Elba on one. I saw Bill Murray on one. I've already got a show with Christoph Waltz. I love that. I'm enjoying Chrissy's Court. The Survive show, again, I don't like where it's going, but I have a feeling it might have a dark ending and it'll work. Because I don't want them to downplay mental health on that. Even though there is a disclaimer at the first. It's like, there's many things about mental health in the show, just be warned. So is it enough to keep it yet? I don't know. I mean, I'm going to reevaluate probably each month out of the 3 months, and I might keep it for a while if there's some shows I like. I'm going to try to check out more over the weekend, see if there's some more shows to really latch onto. Again, there's lots of documentaries and comedies and just all sorts. There's news on there. I mean, there's just all sorts of stuff that everything is under 10 minutes. But in this world of YouTube, I don't know if this is really going to be a YouTube competitor. That being said, the star power that they've gotten for some of these shows and some of these future shows that I've seen bits and pieces of in like trailers, they've gotten some pretty big names attached to this. So it could be something cool to keep. I don't know. Again, I've only had it for a few days. I don't really want or need a new streaming service, but if it's got some shows I really enjoy, then you never know, I might keep it. But again, I've only had it a few days, so I can't really tell. I just wanted to give you guys my first impressions of it. That's going to be all for this edition of Crossin Streams. If you like what you've heard here, please subscribe to the Real Gino YouTube channel. Like this video. If you have anything to say about the QUIBI app, whether it be the shows or the technology or whatever, please feel free to leave a comment in the section below. Till next time, I am your host, the Real Gino, Gino Reynolds. See you later.